Hey, what are you doing here? Kinda late to be out at the park, you know? Yeah, but I always come out here. It's like my thinking spot. I don't know. I just like coming out here to clear my head and sort things out. But since you followed me all the way out here, I'm guessing you knew that, didn't you? Yeah, I figured. So, what is it you wanted to talk about? Because if you came to tell me that everything will be alright, just like everyone else has, then I'm kindly gonna ask you to leave me alone. Sorry, I'm not trying to be rude, I just... fuck. I can't take any of that shit anymore. Like, yeah, I know it'll be fine. I know everything will work out eventually, but honestly, I don't care. I don't give a shit. I couldn't give less of a fuck about any of that it'll get better shit if I tried. That's what everyone's been telling me all week. Hell, they've been telling me that for months now. And I'm just so sick of hearing it. Everything has been such a mess. And it's been hell to deal with. But everyone just keeps telling me, if you keep going, it'll get better. And I want to ask them when. Because it feels like it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. And I just don't know how to deal with it anymore. But I can't tell that to any of them because then they'll tell me the same thing, like I haven't heard it already. So I'm just gonna keep smiling and saying that I'll do my best and giving them all the bullshit cheerfulness that I ran out of months ago. Because if I don't, then I'm ungrateful and selfish. And hearing that is only gonna make everything hurt so much worse, and I can't take it anymore. Sorry. Again, I didn't mean to unload all of that on you like that. I just, listen. Could you just do me a favor and, like, just forget I said any of that? Just leave me here for a while. Just so I can relax it for a bit on my own. I'll head back to the apartment in a little bit. No, I can't. I'm just not the type for it. I don't really like talking things out like that. Because, I don't know. No, I do, I don't want to talk about it, okay? Because I don't want to cry in front of anyone. No, quit fucking asking me, because if we keep talking about this, then I'm gonna cry. And I don't want you to see me cry. Because I'm not supposed to. I'm not supposed to cry, and no one is supposed to know if I do. I don't want them to know. That's why. They don't know. I just... God, I'm so sorry. I know you're trying to help, and here I am, yelling at you for it. I'm sorry. But I do. You're being so nice, and I'm being such a selfish jackass. I'm so sorry. Are you sure? I mean, I guess, if you're really sure. Of course I still feel bad. I was yelling at you, And even if you say it's okay 1,000 times, I'm still gonna feel bad. But really, I appreciate that you're trying to help me. I really do. I don't want any help right now. I don't want to talk it out or try to process my feelings. I just want to stop pretending that just because I know that everything is going to be fine in the future, that doesn't mean that everything is fine right now. Because it's not the future yet. And it sure as hell doesn't feel like everything is fine. Honestly, I think I just want to be sad for a bit. I just want to be able to be scared and stressed and frustrated, and I don't want to have anyone judge me for it or try to guilt trip me into being happy. I just want to be sad for a bit, and I don't want to feel bad about it just for a little bit. I guess, if you want to. I don't know why you'd want to stay. I'm just being stupid, and you don't want to hear me ramble on about my problems. You should probably just head back home. I can just text you when I'm on my way back so that you don't have to worry about me staying out too late. Really? You sure on that? Because I promise I won't be mad or anything if you just want to go to bed. It really is getting pretty late, and I bet you're tired after work and everything. Okay, if you insist. Alright, fine. Since you absolutely insist. Come here. Get under the blanket with me. It's supposed to get pretty cold tonight, and if you're gonna be nice enough to listen to me ramble, then I'm gonna be nice enough to share my blanket. Come on, snuggle up closer. I've heard it's supposed to rain too. And I think I've seen some lightning off in the distance over there. Hey. I just want to say thank you. Thank you for everything. I really appreciate you trying to help me and just staying with me. I honestly really needed it. Even though it kinda hurts to admit. Thanks for staying with me. Even though I'm sure I just look and sound like shit from crying. Yeah, but still, I don't like how it feels to cry. I know, but still. Do me a favor, okay? And if you see me start to cry again, just pretend it's the rain, alright? Thanks. Really, thank you. This means a lot to me. You mind if I lay my head on your shoulder? That's pretty nice. I don't feel better yet, but yeah. It's nice. Thanks for being here for me. I needed it.